Hi, it's Kenya Alou. I want to talk to you about out of stock items. The first thing I want to say is it's very important for you to keep track and monitor your inventory. Because you are drop shipping, you don't really have control over how fast things are selling out. So, in addition to listing integration, you might want to do a wish list. To keep track, if you're going to scale your business, you might want to hire someone from Odesk to check on your stock a few times a day, or however you feel most comfortable. When you first start out, it's completely sufficient to just create a wish list and use listing integration. As you get more and more listings, you might want to do some other things to scale your business. Now, your item goes out of stock. The first thing I want to tell you is don't panic. The second thing I want to tell you is don't immediately go cancel the transaction and deal with all that right away. Amazon prices fluctuate. So if an item goes too high up in price or it goes out of stock, just sit tight for a day or so. You have 2 days handling. Sit tight for a day or so. Check back later even that day. And many times you'll find that the item has gone back down. I try to find the item somewhere else as well. As long as I can break even, I'm going to fulfill the order. If you find it at another source, you want to make sure that you call them, that you make sure that they can hide the packing, the packing slip. You can make sure that their shipping times are in agreement. I mean, there's a lot of things that factor into it, so you don't really want to do that too often, but as a worst case scenario, you can. Now, if the item is not available, can't find it, it doesn't go back down in price, or it doesn't go out of stock. I mean, it doesn't come back in stock. I'm sorry. You're going to send the buyer a message, and it's going to say this or something like this. Hello. We are so sorry this has happened, but we are having an issue with our manufacturer, and we're unable to ship this item out at this time. We are in communication with them to resolve the issue. However, we cannot guarantee a shipping date. We have a couple of options. We can send you a full refund immediately. This should be we. We can ship the item out the moment we resolve this. Or we can send this very similar item to you. That's where you go and you find an item that is comparable to the item that you're trying to ship out, and you attach pictures and everything along with, give them a description of the item if there's anything different in there. And if it's a less expensive item, it will make them happy. You can give them a break on the price. But that's what I would do. And I've done it many times, and it works very well. I've never received a negative feedback doing this. So when I go to send this message to my customer, I'm going to go to eBay, and I'm going to go to the item that, let's just pretend this one was the one that's out of stock. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click More Actions, Contact the Buyer. Okay, and this is where I'm going to send them the message. And you can attach photos here. They have to be eBay compliant photos, so you would have to do, run it through the cropper to make sure it's the correct size and all that if you're sending them an alternative product. And that is about it. Then you're going to wait to hear from them, and depending on what they say the customer says, I want a refund. I don't want the alternative item, and I don't want to wait. I need this now. I want a refund. Sure, no problem. What you're going to do is you're going to go over to your eBay account. You're going to click on My eBay on the right-hand side and then Summary. and then I'm going to click on Account, and then I'm going to go to Resolution Center. I've sold an item and click I need to cancel a transaction, continue. And I'm going to click on the item I need to cancel. I'm going to select a reason. Now note the 2 reasons it gives you. I'm out of stock or can't fulfill the order for another reason. You don't want to select that. The buyer asked to cancel the order, or there's an issue with the buyer's address. Now remember the way you phrased your message to them. You said, we're so sorry this happened, but we're having an issue with our manufacturer and we're unable to ship the item at this time. We're in communication with them. We cannot guarantee a shipping date. We have a couple options. We can send you a full refund immediately. We can ship this item out the moment we resolve this, or we can send a very similar item to you, including the description and the photos. Well, at this point, if the customer sends you a message back and says, I want a refund, they are asking to cancel the order. So you are clear. You don't want to say that it's out of stock and you can't fulfill it. eBay doesn't like that. You are giving your customer some options. They are choosing to cancel the order. So you're going to go ahead and click on the buyer asked to cancel this order. And when you do that, then you're going to click on continue. And I can't do that because I've already actually shipped this out and I'm not going to refund this person. But that's what you do, and it's very simple. They will then receive a message to cancel the order, to mutually cancel the order, and that's it. So then you're going to go over to PayPal. Once they mutually cancel, some people send it right away, the refund, as a good faith thing, and I've done that before, and it hasn't adversely affected me at all. So it's up to you. I like to make my customers happy even if I'm returning something. So I would refund them right away. But some people do wait until they have agreed to mutually cancel. And then you just go over to your PayPal and you click issue a refund once you click on the transaction. And that's it. I'll see you in the next video.